Adunbarin ó dá lórí bá ṣe máa rú àwa obìnrin lágbára iṣẹ́ wo la tún lè ṣe Ọlọ́run mọ̀ sí a ní kíní kó dìgbà tí dáàdì bá dé ká tó rà ṣáná ó dìgbà tí dáàdì bá dé ká tó ra mọ́bẹ̀dùn ó dìgbà tí dáàdì bá dé ká tó fi yọ̀ sọ́bẹ̀ ó dìgbà dáàdì bá dé ká tó jẹun káwa obìnrin náà ká lè ṣe kíni ká lè dìde ká lè gbé àwọn ọkọ wa nígbọ̀ọ́ ká lè jẹ́ Adunbarin fún wọn ní tòótọ́ kó má jẹ́ wípé ọwọ́ ẹyọ kan báyìí òun ni ó máa ṣiṣẹ́ káwa náà lè níṣẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ìdí rèé tí arákùnrin Asogua Julius Uchenna tí wọ́n ṣe wà lórí ètò láti dá wa lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ àwọn nǹkan tá a lè ṣe gẹ́gẹ́ bí obìnrin láti ru ọrọ̀ ajé ẹbí wa sókè. Bákan náà Dr. Asogua Dorcas Taiwo àwọn náà wà lórí ètò láti dá wa lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ lórí nǹkan tá à ń pè ní mental health. Bákan náà ni wọ́n tún wá láti bá wa sọ̀rọ̀ bí ìdílé wa tí ó ṣe wà lálàáfíà especially as regard the health of the family. Lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí mú kí ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò.
Ẹ ṣeun
àtúkù àyájọ́ ọjọ́ àwa obìnrin tẹ́ bá tẹ̀ wo ra yín tẹ́ rí pé obìnrin ní báwo lẹ́yìn ṣe máa ń fi torí nínú tèmi máa ń dùn ní pé Ọlọ́run ní nǹkan míì àfobìnrin.
Ok inú kásán ẹ̀yin aráalé àjẹkù gbogbo ìṣe inú mi dùn láti jẹ́ obìnrin and obìnrin as obìnrin a ní mọ́ téèyàn máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa obìnrin you are talking about beauty you are talking about brain and you are talking about someone that holds the family front.
Yeah.
We are more powerful than the way we look or the way we do our things. So inú mi dùn láti jẹ́ obìnrin and inú mi jẹ́ tún dùn láti jẹ́ aya ilé aya tó yẹ pé ó ní ọkọ lẹ́yìn tó dúró gidigba fún because tá bá sọ pé dókítà tí mo jẹ́ lẹ́yìn mo ṣe yan ọkùnrin mi tó jẹ́ ọkàn mi.
Dókítà tá nọ́mbà yín kàwé ni àbáwọn náà ń kàwé fún.
nǹkan tí ìdí tí mo fi sọ báyìí ni pé ìgbà tí mo jáde ilé ìwé gíga yunifásitì mo kọ́kọ́ ṣe biochemistry ní University of Ibadan
first degree
so ìgbà tí mo ṣe tán mo tẹ̀síwájú láti ṣe masters mi náà but unit tí mo ti parí is drug metabolism and toxicology.
That's your second degree?
As a second degree. In the same University of Ibadan. ẹ má bínú tí because mo fẹ́ minimize the rate mo fi sọ English nínú ètò yìí. Okay so nígbà tí mo fi ṣe masters yẹn there is still this self-fulfillment tí mo fẹ́ ní as per kí n di dókítà but mo went ahead láti marry nígbà tí mo wá gba admission láti study medicine ní Ọbáfẹ́mi Awólọ́wọ̀ University Ilé-Ifẹ̀ yan bíbí
after first degree second degree
àwọn èèyàn wò pé
are you okay
kí ló ń ṣe obìnrin yẹn
tí ò ní lọ ní máa ṣàyà
ọkọ ẹ pé o tẹ̀ tí ìbímọ ń gbà yẹn o tí pé kò ń ṣe tí ò ríṣẹ́
kàwé pa ni
ṣé ìwé ni ló fẹ́ máa ṣe ni and kájẹ̀ máa wo gbogbo school tí mo lọ kò sí private níbẹ̀ public school ní gbogbo ẹ̀ so ká máa wo ASUU strike Federal University ASUU strike àwọn rògbòdìyàn àwọn nǹkan tó máa ń ṣẹlẹ̀ nínú campus and all those things but I have a very very supportive husband ló fi jẹ́ kó ṣe tó jẹ́ wà successful and me myself I can say it is a testament to let me say the testimony is just great because it requires a lot of resilience to be able to do this as a woman. Nínú ìwé kíkà yìí náà mo ní ọmọ méjì ọkùnrin kan àtobìnrin kan then they are both 5 and 2 years old.
ṣé ìgbà tẹ́ ẹ ṣe medicine lọ́wọ́?
nígbà tí mo ṣe medicine yìí náà.
èèyàn lè lóyún kó mọ̀ ṣe medicine.
Yes, you are not
and
limited.
And they allowed you.
You are not limited. And time tí mi jẹ́ tó a fi lóyún. But time yẹn a kàn jẹ́ pé bóyá ẹ̀yàn kankan mo kì í mọ̀ pé mo tẹ̀ ti lóyún gan.
Wow.
The kind of stress I don't miss my postings, I don't miss my lectures. And time tí mo jẹ́ bá bímọ sí like for my first child mo bímọ tó yẹ pé bí mo ṣe bímọ tán and everything COVID wọlé. so ìyẹn tẹ̀ jẹ́ kí n allow láti blessings in disguise láti tọ́jú ẹ̀. So ìgbà tí màá fi bí second child mi wọ́n tún ṣe àwọn strike pẹ́pẹ́pẹ́ to the extent that I couldn't continue breastfeeding after 4 months. Like I had to introduce formulas and everything. But I don't let my own achievements limit me because of other things. So in the end of sọ pé obìnrin as obìnrin ẹ má jà ká wo ìpè obìnrin ni mi lè dé bíbí mi lè ṣe báyìí
láti condition rẹ àbí kó fi marriage
kó fi marriage as an excuse.
Wow.
My husband ọkọ mi Tọ́pẹ́ wá sórí ètò yìí nsìn. He's also a business owner and I'm even part of the group as secretary to it, and we both manage the business as co-owners.
ẹ fi dájú lẹ́yìn mọ́ sọ tí yín lọ.
So nǹkan tí mo try láti sọ ni pé we are different. We women, we have this large emotional capacity to be able to bear things, so we should not be labeled as weakness or a weak being. We are more than what people perceive us to be. So nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ sọ.
ẹ jọ̀ọ́ torí Ọlọ́run kó tó di wípé, because I really want you to motivate the girl child out there listening to us, the parent, the mother. Báwo ló ṣe easy fún yín láti combine àti home front academics kẹ́ tó take care ara yín gan, the three together?
Okay, see, balancing motherhood, wife and academics is not an easy task. I won't lie to you about that, but it takes a lot of dedication. So that self willingness has to come from within. I know many times I come over so from me, but because I have a backbone that is strengthening me, so nǹkan tó jẹ́ kí survivor chances, especially middle school, is not for the weak. It's not even for business. I want single gun law. So
while you were doing your first degree in UI, Ugbaile Pade?
Yes.
That's the doctor.
That's the doctor. So because I already set a age target for myself.
Wow. That's
that okay, this and this, that before my 30s, that I'll be able to get this done.
Were you able to do that?
Well, with the strike and everything, I was able to finish at 32.
And so no, your first degree, how old are you then? Ọdún mélòó lẹ fi wọ university? Daddy mo ń bọ̀ o, bàbá lè sọ tí yín lé ní àsán ọjọ́ mẹ́jọ, ẹ má bínú nítorí Ọlọ́run. Ọmọ ọdún mélòó lẹ wọ school for first degree?
For my first degree, that was I was around 17, 18.
Ó nìyẹn kan náà nítorí mo bá pé 18 years lápá ọ̀dọ̀ tí wọ́n bá ti mọ́ dàgbà kí wọ́n tó lọ school ni. Pé tó bá tí ì pé 18, ọpọlọ wọn ò tí ì pé 17. Wọ́n wọ school, I graduate at
no, we strike too was there. I had strike, but the thing is pé èmi ò lọ 200 level direct entry ni mo máa ń ṣe. So A levels mo fi wọlé.
Ẹ̀yin ò bẹ̀rẹ̀ from 100 level.
200
why did you go for A level? Ẹ má bínú.
Well, in my own family, you have to have an international, like Cambridge A levels.
Are your parents educated?
Yes.
Professor?
They are not professors. My dad is an engineer. My mom is a teacher.
Lecturer?
Teacher, not a lecturer.
Primary school, secondary school, má bínú.
Secondary school.
Ilé ìwé lumọ̀lẹ́ tí wọ́n abájọ. So there is a standard táwọn òbí yẹn gangan ti set. Wọ́n ní ọmọ òkè ń bá ìpele yẹ lọ́jà.
Ìyàtọ̀ tí wà ẹ̀ kó gbọ́dọ̀ ní advanced level. Gbówó ẹ̀ kó lò, ogún wá wẹ̀ kó má lò.
That is the standard tó ti set nínú ilé. Mo pè owó kan sìn pé ọmọ òkè ń bá ìpele yẹ lọ́jà kó ṣàṣọdá. Àwa òbí, ìyá àti bàbá, àwa ni àwòkọ́ṣe àkọ́kọ́ fáwọn ọmọ yìí. Nta bá dẹ̀ fi ẹsẹ̀ wọn lé. Here is a testimony. If you are anyhow parents and your children are doing anyhow, ẹ wá ń sọ fún wọn wípé bó lẹ ti rí ẹ ti gbàgbé wọn náà mọ òkè ń bá ìpìlẹ̀ ìyẹ́ ẹ lọ́jà kò ṣàṣọdá. Academically obìnrin òbí mi ò tẹ̀ lè motivate ọmọ ẹ̀. Báwọn ọmọ kan wá wà tó jẹ́ wípé wọ́n ti bímọ àwọn túnra wọn bí. Àdúgbò àwọn parents yín wọ́n set standard fún yín. Ẹ̀yin gangan ti wò wípé lọ́kàn ara mi o, àwọn parents mi ò bá mú mi o, wọn bá máa mú mi láti ṣe kíní èmi gan fẹ́ ṣe.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ma.
I'm talking about the role of your parents. Bí wọ́n ṣe help láti fi lè jẹ́ kẹ́ achieve dream mi.
Yes, they actually helped in achieving my dreams. so much because the kind of foundation totally in town spiritually and academically is well.
Spiritually how?
Bí wọ́n sì yìí tábàjí láàárọ̀ nílé wa ń gbà 4:30 la máa ń jí a máa ń ṣe exercise di 5. Tabati oorun máa dá lójú ẹ̀.
Ẹ̀yin àtàwọn parents yẹn exercise.
Yes, because my dad has this military background.
Oh, barracks boy.
So
ẹ̀rọ ọ̀sẹ̀ náà di barrack girl ní ilé ìtura. Okay.
So the one kan kọlẹ̀kùn báyìí wàá fò dìde ni.
Wow.
Òun á ti dá lójú ẹ̀. Then you now do prayer, 1 hour prayer from 5 láti 4:30 to 5, then 5 to 6 àti ṣe prayer tán. Ẹni tó bá máa tó kàn láti dáná ti lọ dáná, ẹni tó máa fa bọ́ yẹn àti fa bọ́, ẹni tó máa clean ilẹ̀. So ó ti ní roster láàrin àwọn ọmọ.
Ó ti níṣẹ́ tó ní kálukú gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe.
So by 7 o'clock oúnjẹ within 1 hour yẹn oúnjẹ gbọ́dọ̀ tẹ̀ ti ready. Bó jẹ́ tó bá jẹ́ pé wà gan la máa jẹ àti máa ti lálẹ́ yẹn.
Okay.
Ó kàn máa jẹ rice la máa fi sí. Ṣé understand? So bó ṣe rí nìyẹn 7:30 oníkálukú ti kúrò.
So àwọn òbí really help yín gan láti lè.
Bringing us up. Yes. Wọ́n really help gan. Then ìgbà tí mo fi wà ní university gan, I met with other people tẹ́ pé even with the little tí òbí wọn gan ṣe exposure and bó ṣe irú àwọn tó bá rìn ó help wọn. Irú one of my best friend tó wà ní Finland nsìn that girl welder ni.
Welder kò tẹ̀ ní
kíní.
ìwé.
It was my own style of upbringing. Wọ́n máa ń wọ ìpè low influence on.
So that kind of influence on ẹni téèyàn bá bá rìn.
Yes, over bí irú friend tí mo sọ yìí gan pẹ̀lú pé welder I had to sọ fún mi pé essence A levels lélẹ̀ kọ́ mi náà ṣe and all those things. So mọ́mí tailor ni. So mọ́mí ẹ̀gàn wọn ní wọ́n dàbí
anything.
She understand. So
àwọn tó bá rìn.
àyẹ̀bẹ̀ téèyàn bá rìn náà ó tún nípa ní life journey yẹn nǹkan tí mo lè sọ ni.
Thank you very much. Ẹ ṣé gan ni. Daddy, ẹ má bínú ìpayín tí o. Orí mo mọ̀ pé ẹ̀ ń wò wá látàárọ̀. You know it's our month.
I'm also enjoying it.
So much. Orí yín wú. Ìgbà tó ń sọ fún yín pé àkànmọ́ eléyìí tó ń kùn sí mi létí yìí o. Ní kí lórúkẹ after my first degree I'll go for my masters, then I have a dream. My dream is to become a doctor. After everything mo tún padà lọ o. Ẹ̀yin sì ti fẹ́ marry.
Ìgbà yẹn it was bọ́dọ̀ sọ fún pé
over ambitious woman lele.
Same level náà ni wa. I was studying physiology and she was doing biochemistry.
Kí ni yín gan fẹ́ jọra wọn? You are in science together.
Medical sciences. So department ò jìnnà síra wọn.
Okay.
So ìgbà yẹn tó bá ti wá jẹun ní ibìkan ní ìwé àwọn pé mama nat tó bá ti wá jẹun kò sí bó ṣe twins ni. So mo wá find difficult ìkejì ẹ̀ ṣe pharmacy òun ṣe.
Okay, obìnrin ni kejì yín náà.
Yes. So more
identical.
Wow. So
I would love to.
It was so. She's not around now. More pé this girl. So later mo wan get pé okay. Èdè gogogogo ni mo.
Ẹ ti fi ojú mark kan.
Mo ti mark ẹ.
Kí lẹ fi mark wọn náà.
They are the same height, but you know when mo pé this one. Only
kí lẹ fi mark wọn.
Mark ẹni pé anytime tí wọ́n fẹ́ jẹun tí yèrè báyìí mo mọ̀ pé ilé gangan ni biochemistry.
Okay.
But what yẹn máa ń dá kọ̀rọ̀ rẹ̀ mọ̀ pé I know this one is not the one I'm looking at. But máa kọ̀ pé àwọn dẹ̀ pé òun ni but máa pé àwọn kákọ̀sọ̀ wọn wà no is not the one. So ìgbà tí wọ́n parí we start masters the same year too. So but before masters yẹn àti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí date nígbà yẹn. So ìgbà tí ambition.
What did you tell her? You know she has a very strong will.
It was mo kàn pop up ní Facebook jáde as in kini mo ti hi tete mo send mo say accept nìyẹn.
Ó gba bẹ̀
last chat like play ó lóun mọ̀ mí kíní kan mo ní I was the president of my department then.
Okay.
So you don't know meanwhile one of my friend nígbà yẹn tó ń jẹ́ star classmate ni wa so ó ti roommate ló wá jẹ́ phone òun dẹ̀ ti wá ń sọ fún pé ṣé o mọ wo president wa o pé ó dá o kíní kan ó ń ṣe dáadáa ìfà secretariat wa tá a máa ṣe mítí ó ti bá wa kọ́ ó mọ fẹ́yẹ́ source owó ó ti ń ṣe dáadáa kíní kan bọ̀ kò bá mi pẹ́sìn rí so mo wá demand fún nọ́mbà ẹ̀ lórí Facebook gbà fún mi nọ́mbà ẹ̀ mi ò mọ̀ ẹ́ dáadáa ó lóun mọ̀ mi ní ibi mo ti ń ra ẹ̀ ti pẹ́ náà ó ní òun mọ̀ mi ó sọ̀rọ̀ olówó lè fún mi ní nọ́mbà ẹ̀ mo ṣe pé president biochemistry ni pé wá kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ ọmọ kan wà ní department yẹn pé Táíwò ní ó ní nọ́mbà ẹ̀ mìíràn máa send sense president náà the same faculty ó yẹ send ẹ̀ nígbà pé ìjọ ẹ̀ náà ni.
ṣé gbọ́ ni tó fún wọn nọ́mbà.
ó sọ fún mi later.
So mo sáré pé this guy ó ní how did you get my number? When you forgotten that, I forget. Did you see why?
Me, my president is so you know we are connected.
So the same girl to your roommate here, ó ti sọ̀rọ̀ mi dá. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni pé yẹn ti sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ dá yesterday, ó ti sọ̀rọ̀ mi dá lójú ẹ̀, wọ́n dẹ̀ jọ ṣe Red Cross ni. So on go to okay, this guy is not a
red o.
This guy is not a bad guy. Okay. So later I wan fit start láti meet, so mo dẹ̀ sọ intention mi fún. Obìnrin náà kò gbà. Ó ní pé kíní but for my own as ọkùnrin tí mo rẹ̀ ti mọ bó ṣe ń lọ mi ọmọ yìí so don't know pé gẹ́ ẹ̀yẹ rúmi tẹ̀yẹ.
ẹ ti rí nǹkan kan wípé no be ṣeré o.
No be ṣeré I just like her composure her simplicity. Ṣé mi èmi ní girlfriend but òun ní boyfriend rí nígbà yẹn kò ní kò.
ẹgbọ́n ẹ̀ ní rí àbí kò sí lọ́wọ́ yín gbà yẹn.
Mi kì í I have friends as boys, not like pé mo gbọ́ ọkùnrin kan sórí pé eléyìí.
Kò wà lókàn àyà yín. Why?
To me, because lílọ school is not pé máa tẹ̀lé ọkùnrin kan.
Ibì kan náà lèèyàn ti máa ń pàdé.
Èèyàn ti máa ń pàdé. But bẹ́ẹ̀ mi kàn tẹ̀ rí ròṣà.
Ìwé náà sáà ni.
Not ìwé o.
What class of degree did you make for your first degree?
For my first degree, I actually made 2-2.
Wow.
But for my masters, I had a PhD grade. But when I get, well, now is another story. Because when I checked my transcript for my first degree, I actually recalculated it and it was 2-1.
And you didn't go back to school to correct?
I actually did, but I only man take me, so I just forgot about it.
Anyway, my dream gone.
Yeah, so I actually left it that one is not.
I mean, any opportunity láti mọ̀ wípé yẹ kéèyàn recalculate. If you've gotten your transcript, you had better go back and recalculate. That's another tips tí mo mú dání lẹ́ni o. About ti gba transcript wà tó fún ẹni one class of degree kan wọ́n ló lẹ̀ ó possible kan ṣe mistake.
Ṣàdédé ní tún wọn ó jẹ́ lọ́wọ́ tẹ́ndẹ̀ padà. So because it's human
human error
human error
can
happen anytime.
Yes, I'm just saying it just to enlighten people too. Tó lè ṣẹlẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀. So ẹ̀yin ní girlfriend ẹ tún fẹ́ wá plan A plan B.
Ìgbà yẹn àwọn girlfriend tí mo ní.
Àwọn.
No girlfriend tí mo ní. It's not let me say I don't have after finishing my BSc I was like I want to finishing my BSc I was like I want to settle down. I want a cool girl, that age is not my side again, so I need to.
Okay, ti dàgbà gan.
I went to Kenope Polybadan, SLT, then to UI, started correct physiology, then masters too. So I finished around 29 BSc. So I was like, okay, I want to. BSc now. I want to settle down. So I found her as a very cool girl, gentle, and the woman, Lord, gentle. So
she's so gentle.
She's so gentle. So, but all the professor medicine, my one concern was like, báwo la ṣe fẹ́ bímọ mi ò lè dúró kó parí 6 years course kémi tó.
bá a ṣe fẹ́ bímọ ni abẹ́tì kan wò wípé over ambitious lady.
mi ti mọ̀ pé sẹ́rí most people tó bá ń study physiology and medicine most of them medicine wọ́n wá medicine ló máa ń gbé wa lọ study most people like 90%.
Microbiology, biochemistry.
No, physiology, biochemistry, anatomy. Post mẹ́ta yẹn ó relate mọ́ Mexico.
Okay.
tó yẹ pé ìgbà tí mo wà ní coil level gan tó bá ṣe dáa tó bá first class ó ní ẹ̀tọ́ láti cross ìmọ̀ báyọ̀ ṣe ṣe UI láti Mexico.
100 level ló ti wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ bí 200.
No, máa tẹ̀lé wọn lọ náà máa tẹ̀lé wọn the same course ní physiology medicine máa ṣe ní 100 level.
Okay, so bí ìgbà tó bá
tó bá gbà dáadáa I can apply fún change of course ní kí n sì dáìtọ̀ tì mọ́ adé tó bá gba first class nígbà yẹn.
Okay, after first degree.
No first degree o.
Àtẹ tó ṣe anatomy náà tó gba certificate first degree.
First only plan lọ ṣe abẹ́ ní 2-1 level.
Okay, wow.
Ó lè ní 2-1 ó lè ní 2 abẹ́ ní 4 but ní 100 level tá a ṣe wọlé ní UI ẹni tó bá gba dáadáa ní first class GPA lọ bí 6.0 ńgbà yẹn ó lè cross sí medicine kó máa bá àwọn medicine sí.
Alright, so rí wọn pé eléyìí ti wà tó ambitious joko ní dẹ́mi nílé control ẹ̀ ńgbà tó bá fi máa.
ìdílé tí mo kàn rí nípa ẹ̀ ni pé despite pé ó wà ambitious ó ní this submissive spirit
ok bọ́n ṣe ń bá bẹ́ẹ̀ gbà tẹ́ ń bá tẹ́ ń tòsí wọn bọ́n ṣe ń rọra ń sọ̀rọ̀.
sọ pé eléyìí máa ṣe pẹ̀lẹ́pẹ̀lẹ́ kó bá kàwé ju bó ṣe yẹ lọ ó sì máa jẹ́ obìnrin tó máa forí tó máa ní tẹríba fún ọkọ ẹ̀.
láìkí kí lorúkọ ẹ̀ àwọn kéèyàn ọbẹ̀ kó máa sọ̀rọ̀ kó.
ẹni láìkí obìnrin tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ jìjì
kí wọ́n mọ̀ ṣe ẹ má bínú ẹ máa gbọ́ o.
ẹ pé tó lọ́ọ́ fún láìkọ̀ tọ̀tọ̀ ni I want someone that can compliment me. Ìgbà mi gan èmi gan mo ṣe wáyé tí mo kọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ mi kì í sọ̀rọ̀ jù ìgbà mi tí màá ti máa ń lọ tí wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ ń sọ̀rọ̀ àmọ́
ẹ ti tó
dájú ti kọjá tí wọ́n bá ti wojú ẹ̀ mi pé àwọn ọ̀dà pé ìyá ẹ̀ fẹ́ ti sọ.
so gbogbo qualities yẹn lẹ ti rí nínú AS.
In fact ìgbà tí ó padà gbà fún mi because ìgbà tí mo sọ fún òun gan pé ìgbà tí ó padà gbà mí pé mo rò pé ṣé màá fẹ́ gay because I'm someone that like from my family background pé Igbo ló gbúdọ̀ fẹ́.
Because of the name I wanted to go there.
èmi Igbo òun Yorùbá so but mo ti wá gbani mo serve tọgọ mo pé gay yìí mi ò lè filẹ̀ because he has all the qualities I have just only that tribe nìkan àwọn Igbo tí mo jẹ I was the financial secretary of my Enugu state kini àwọn Igbo tí mo rí ń bẹ ara wọn ò ṣe tó
ọ̀ ń ṣe taste
mo ní quality yẹn so mo wá pé kí mo fẹ́ ṣe báyìí o.
Yorùbá ló ní quality tí mo fẹ́ o.
Yorùbá gẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀
ọmọ báyìí
ní kankan pé ṣé o ti délé wọn òun náà ti délé wọn.
okay.
And my dad is like someone like pé òun fẹ́ Yorùbá it took us like 1 year like 1 to 2 years to accept me to
marry a Yorùbá lady wow.
until the end but wá wọ́n ní pé ṣé gẹ̀ẹ́ yìí ni pé he even look like a
Igbo
girl tó ń ṣe gàrà they just accepted her but initially they were like no you can't marry Yoruba do you understand but gbà tí wọ́n sáré pé bọ̀bọ̀ yóò fẹ́ change tó bá ti wálé láì bàbá ẹni mo fẹ́ náà ni.
ó mú ìyàwó wálé ní ẹni tí mo ti mú wáyé náà ní ìyàwó mi.
wọ́n mi lọ bá mi wá
kán lọ village.
wọ́n ti gẹ̀ẹ́tì ẹnìkan gan pharmacy lórí ìdígbà pé
ní village.
pé mo ní bàbá mi ìfẹ́ lọ sí wíwọ anybody gẹ̀ẹ́tì mi
mo ti fi yẹn fún ni ẹ tí ń yé rè. wọ́n ṣe second degree ó mà tó ti fẹ́ padà lọ school báyìí pé ìyàwó ẹ ò ní lè kọ̀ǹtù ẹ ní ò ní kà.
nǹkan tí mọ̀ mi sọ náà ni pé ìgbà olùwọ́n fẹ́ wẹ̀ fún ọmọ wọn.
ìyá oúnjẹ fẹ́ wá aṣọ múgọ̀.
ẹ ti gẹ̀ẹ́tì ọmúgọ̀ ẹ pé ó tún fẹ́ lọ padà lọ ṣe ifá kátó wẹ́ẹ̀dì gan ó ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ part 2 ó ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ ó ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ medicine.
okay anyway kíní náà máa fi wọlé ńgbà yẹn direct entry.
so wọ́n rẹ̀ pé ìyàwó tó lọ fẹ́ yìí bó ló ti fẹ́ ṣe gbà ló mọ bímọ gbà ló mọ fún àwọn lọ́mọ gbà ló mọ rọmọ mọ but you know the way God.
the pressure was on you ẹ wá ẹyin náà ń tẹ ẹ.
agbọ́dọ̀ calculate kìíní o you're a medical doctor you know when your period will come you know how can we calculate but you know God just made everything.
7+.
God just made everything even nǹkan tá n calculate pé pàtó bá ti parí this part kìíní kan pé kó bímọ gbà yẹn you don't know COVID-19 will come in. That's our first child and the second child too you know the way God made is that pass a bit second child wọn yẹn kò ju bí 3 weeks timetable jáde kó fẹ́ ṣe exam. It was just God because and she's someone that has this kind of brain tẹ́ pé tó bá ti kọ́ nìkan ní class báyìí ó ti craft.
Ọlọ́run kìíní yẹn ó ń ṣe wọn ó mọ̀ dáadáa.
kò dàbí like for me now àti mo lọ school tèmi àwa tí wọ́n bá ti kàwé báyìí ìgbà mi máa fẹ́ ṣe exam mo máa ń kàwé yẹn di ẹnu ọ̀nà
àkàpà
àmà gbèrú àkà wúrọ̀ but she once she just.
Ọlọ́run ó make it easy
fún and she cleared everything.
Wow even with the pregnancy.
No, after giving birth 2 weeks you have the exam and she cleared it.
Ifẹ̀ ni ẹ ti ṣe medicine àbí
báwo ni Ifẹ̀ every week.
mi gbọ́.
She come back on Friday and go back on Sunday.
For the period of your study.
Yes.
Most times okay during my part 2 and part 3 and part 4 I will go Friday I will leave Ife Friday and travel back on a Sunday or Monday morning. It depends on the schedule. So that's why I said the stress is there.
You are a superwoman. Doctor.
Thank you.
You are my superwoman.
So but during my part 5 and 6 because I'm on weekend postings àtàwọn nǹkan báyìí so ìgbà táyè bá yọ ni but I will still make sure that I come that week. So sometimes okay we have
bó làwọn ọmọ náà dẹ̀ wà.
àwọn ọmọ wa ń bá dùn bí.
with you or with your parents with
him ṣé wọn
ta ló rán wọn fún
kọ́mọ tó
how do you now perform your wifely duties too?
Okay, ẹ jẹ́ kí n break it down.
Okay.
Ìgbà tí mo fi táwọn ọmọ dàgbà, like títí di 1 year old, they are with me. As in the first child was with me because of COVID-19.
Okay,
so it was the second one that the pressure was too much. Then his own mom and me, we make sure that we come. I'll drive them. I always drive like
Ibadan. Friday, Sunday.
Yes, I always drive. Even although it's not advisable. Till I was 36 weeks thereabout, I'm on the road, going, coming. Then ìgbà tí mo fi bímọ, tí mo ṣe breastfeed náà, and then his own mom was with me, so wọ́n máa sùn, máa gbé wọn náà dání. Àtọmọ. Yes, so gbogbo àti bá ti ní lectures àbí nǹkankan, they will still be in the car. I'll breastfeed, go attend, do my postings, do everything. So tó bá ti the weekend, tí mi sí on call, overnight kini, I'll come home.
Ibadan.
Wá sí Ìbàdàn with them, with the kids too.
Okay.
So then we still, just to make sure that there's still this contact with the family every week, no matter what. There was one time that Amanche posting from Ife to Ilesha because OATS Ilesha. So sometimes I'll leave Ilesha to Ife to Ibadan. The same day go back to Ife.
The same
day go back to Ife.
Ilesha, Ife, Ibadan.
Yeah.
Then you go back to
Ife.
Láti wá ṣe kíni.
Because maybe money call
to have contact with you.
No, I will to check on them. Then mommy ti pé the second born ti pé 1 year old mine. So mo ti gbé òun kalẹ̀ sílé. Àti bẹ̀rẹ̀ crèche.
Wow.
So that kind of thing. So everything is about understanding and planning at the end of the day.
Emma Bino, how old are you now?
I'm 34 years old now.
Eh?
I'll be 34 by me.
About the paramedic.
Last year.
Daddy, epele kuriri.
Yes, my shimo.
And thank you for your understanding. So, unkote so you my drummer. You know, I was just looking at you. Go, wow. Ẹ bá dẹ̀rẹ̀ ní tẹ́ ń bá sọ̀rọ̀ ká ní ẹ lè wò wá lórí Facebook ni lórí social media handles wa. If you see her, ẹ lè sọ wípé ẹni tí ó ń ṣe gbogbo nǹkan tó ń fẹnu sọ leléyìí. Ibo ni strength yẹn ti wá?
It's God though, and it's from within too. Then good support system. I can really say, aside from God, good support system. Because if I don't have a supportive husband, or if I don't have supportive family members too, or my parents, I don't think I'll be able to do that.
Wow.
So that one is there.
Eshegonio, thank you for giving her all your support and for being there for her. Gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí.
Major things for I have to support her to achieve that goal, because I could remember nígbà yẹn tí tó wà ní I think part 3. So I found that ó máa ń nira fún láti padà wá sílé ìgbà míì láti park tó wá ti dé OAU ibẹ̀ ni wọ́n ti ń wọkọ̀ Ìbàdàn ó máa ń pẹ́ àwọn ọkùnrin. So I have to get a car for her because they will have a car before tí wọ́n fi máa ń gbọ́mọ lọ school.
Tẹ́yìn tí ń ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn. Ẹ ti ń ṣiṣẹ́ yín gbà yẹn.
Àmọ́ tí ń ṣiṣẹ́ láti ẹwà ìsinmi ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ àlùbọ́sà tí mo ti ta nígbà yẹn.
We'll come back to your business kìlómítà tàbá lè sọ aspects and then we'll talk about it next week by God's grace.
So I have to support her. Okay, you can't be stressing yourself, you can drive, and because the kids are with me, so kò ní easy fún mi láti gbé car fún wọn because I have to take them to school, take care of them, wait for them, take them to school, bring them back to shop. After they close, they will come back home. A little bit, easy for her too. So I believe because for her to finish that course is I'm so happy because
it's your pride. It's a win.
Is because that was the course I want to study initially.
So you are realizing your dream.
Yeah. So
it's a dream. It's a win. Mental health, especially our obìnrin. A lot là ń là kọjá, a lot wà láwa gangan gbé síra wa lọ́kàn nítorí àwọn dádì. Torí àmọ́ pàwà gangan ní ayé táwa gan lè gbé. Just like you have a dream, you have a set goal, ti plan bí mo ṣe fẹ́ lu ayé mi lélẹ̀. Ẹ fi marriage condition ara yín, ẹ fi pé torí pé obìnrin ni mí ó ti níbi tóbìnrin gbọ́dọ̀ dé mọ́. Obìnrin gbọ́dọ̀ wà ambitious jù.
Well,
taking advice.
advice mo lè sọ ni pé as obìnrin don't be limited. You have your own expectation. You are a whole creature on your own. So I guess from start obìnrin bó ṣe bí ẹni kálukú ṣe wà nurtured from start no ló máa fa exposure or view about life.
Our parents.
So parents have a lot to do, then the society too, because tabawo there are 3 things to interplay for this life. Okay, we have let's say the agent, the host, and the environment. So the host is the person, the environment, the society. Host, environment, what the society per se. Then the agent, it could be your parents, it could be your sponsors, it could be your guardian. She understand. So all those 3, because tí bá sọ fún yín pé gbogbo àti mo fi ń ṣe dreams mi or everything, so people say my husband now we have like 3 branches fulfillment. Sometimes society can place negativity or you might even see the positive aspect. So everything it now comes to the person himself. So what are you made up of is what you can express, and when you are expressing yourself, it now depends to your extent of exposure. Kabayon rere rere dapu is very important in life. And you only dash it. They will say no man is an island. So if I would advise any girl child or thereabout, you have the power in you. That's number 1. Then know when to say no.
To know which one? To
any negative thing. Wọ́n ti ní pé obìnrin ò kí ń ṣe báyìí. Wọ́n ti ní pé a kì í ṣe. You say no, this is not my own. Oh my God,
ó ti wà ambitious. Parents jọ láti sọ wípé after your first degree go and marry. Tó bá dẹ̀ ti marry, even if you tell your parents pé ó wù mí láti lọ ṣe masters, á ní rárá ó ti wà nílé ọkọ máa bímọ. We always play second
video on it. Okay, well, to me, I would advise early marriage in terms of to a life. Maybe not follow you to use your own to say, okay, this, let me do this. Because by the time you come, no matter what, sometimes it can drain you, sometimes it can uphold you. That's just the truth. So it's because motivate some cases like okay, there was one of my one incident like me love anatomy, I'm not dissect and cadaver. Okay. So during that time I was so sick during my pregnancy that I had to use 3 weeks in the hospital. Wow. Because of the stress. So I missed those 3 weeks, and I even collected my sick leave from UCH then to OAU. I even presented it, did everything. The man was like, only they call neuroanatomy exam as at that time. So there are some challenges that come along the way. Once I pay, then that man had to tell me that why are you in school?
Wow.
But I didn't let it get to me that I mean, some people, you know that in this men's school, they're going to give it to a child and they'll regret it later in life.